Very good evening to you all. My name is Kulbhushan. That sounds too long. KB will do, and I represent VBHC Value Homes. Probably in this hall, I am the only person who has worked with mutual funds, who has worked with distribution, and who is now with real estate. And I have loved all of them, because at every place there is a need, right? Whether it is financial advisory, whether it is stocks, mutual funds, whatever. Idea is to be there and then play it smartly. Obviously, with the help of an advisor. Arjun actually jeetne gaya tha. Now, the topic given to me today is challenges and opportunities in real estate. Well, the biggest challenge came 3-4 days back, right? And this topic was ready much before that. And yesterday, Vinay ji told me कि भाई तैयार रहना बहुत सारे सवाल रहेंगे. And I said good enough, no problems there. So the way we look at, since I come from a developer side, I'll try to be as non-biased as possible. Now, when we say challenges and opportunities in real estate, let's look at the current scenario. What exactly is the current scenario? Slowdown in luxury and premium housing. जो आपके बड़े-बड़े टावर्स है, बड़ा-बड़ा प्रीमियम हाउसिंग है हर जगह, एक अच्छा खासा स्लोडाउन है. Nobody will admit that, but then that reflects in registration numbers. वो किधर से जाएंगे? You can't fake that, right? So there is a huge amount of slowdown in that particular space. Why that is happening at times also is when a buyer goes out and buy a home, he has to be sure about when he can enter that house. वो घर मिलेगा कब? Today, if I look at NCR is by the way the most notorious in terms of deliveries. There are projects which got started in 2007 and 8. So it's not timely delivery anymore, it is delivery. The first is delivery, then comes timely delivery. वो होगा कि नहीं होगा? क्यों नहीं हो पा रहा है? There can be multiple reasons. We'll try to touch base them with all of them. But one of the very prominent one is financing. आप पैसा एक जगह से लेते हो, बजाय उसे बनाने के आप दूसरा जगह डाल देते हैं, right? Because you want to have your own set of land bank that worked well in a bull market, in a bear market. There's a problem. It doesn't work well. So the biggest challenge for a buyer as well as developer is timely completion and handover of the apartments. आप लेना तब चाहेंगे जब वो आपको लगे कि ये डिलीवरी हो सकती है, but as on date, developers are going in court and saying, sir, पैसा नहीं है, ना डिलीवरी करके दे सकते हैं, ना पैसा वापस कर सकते हैं. आपको चाहिए तो हमको जेल में डाल दो. That has happened on record for Unitex, for in one particular case, Supertech. There are n number of developers who are grappling with that issue. Not only NCR, same is true for Bombay as well. Same is true for some cases in South also. South is relatively much better in those terms. Financial stress among many developers. Now that's a no-brainer. Okay, पैसा आया, क्या कर सकते हैं? या तो आप वही बिल्डिंग बना दो जिसके लिए पैसा आया है, या आप आगे जाके अगला लैंड खरीद लो. Okay, what 90-95% of the developers do is they go to the next land bank and buy it. Okay, फिर ये कब बनेगा? क्लाइंट का पैसा आएगा. आपने अपना कितना लगाया? No idea, because this is one area where there is absolutely no clarity. लिस्टेड कंपनी में भी आप कैसे पता लगा लेंगे कि ये पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट के लिए पैसा आया था तो उसमें गया? It's very difficult. So RERA, which is coming very soon, will solve lot of problems. And जो भी आज हम आउटलाइन करने वाले हैं, you will see that point by point RERA is addressing all of them. RERA is, by the way, Real Estate Regulation Act, which from center side has been notified. So where the current opportunity seems in real estate, a lot of things have been said and done about affordable housing. But what exactly do you mean by affordable housing? किधर शहर से 200 किलोमीटर दूर जाकर बना दिया जहाँ नियरेस्ट बस आके रुकती है, 10 किलोमीटर दूर पे पानी लेने के लिए आपको दूर जाना पड़ता है. For a shopping you have to go to maybe catch a train and go. So that is not the idea of affordable housing. Affordable housing has to sustain at some particular locations in some particular pricing. What all are features? What all can be the features of affordable housing? One definitely is pricing. Okay, so I'm not saying that a 4 lakh house or a 40 lakh house, everyone has a particular pocket size, but you have to look at that how large is the population. I stay at खारगर में शायद 80-90 लाख के नीचे कहीं एक 2 BHK मिलता नहीं है. So if somebody has to buy, okay, the total cost comes to 1 CR, which means you have to have 20 lakh in your pocket, 80 lakh का loan मिलना चाहिए. I mean, I'm really serious. 80 lakh का loan. So we are talking about a take-home salary of 1.5 to 2 lakh. How many people? अगर मैं definitely 1000-2000 हम 2 BHK पढ़े होंगे, but can I really go out and see 2000 people earning 2 lakh rupees per month? That's really difficult, right? And if somebody is earning 2 lakh rupees per month, would he like to go to Kharghar? His aspirations will be more towards like Chembur, Vadala, all that side, right? So pricing is a very important part when it comes to affordable housing. You have to be at a sweet spot where it is affordable for a larger part of population. In terms of Bombay, we are talking about anywhere around 1800 to 3000. Now, please start thinking that 3000 last time कौन सा rate कहाँ कैसे सुना रहेगा. Location. Now, when we talk about location, everything can't be in Vashi, everything can't be in Panvel also. Okay. So a location simply means that are there enough jobs being created in that location? And I'm talking from an investor's perspective, I'm talking from an end user's perspective also. Everybody wants कि office जाने के लिए हमको कम चलना पड़े, कम travel करना पड़े. So location needs to be looked at from 2-3 perspectives. सिर्फ accessibility नहीं कि वहाँ मुझे train connectivity मिल रही है, सिर्फ वो part नहीं. Are there any job creations happening? So when we say development, कितना job creation हो रहा है, okay? कितना social और आपका social infrastructure setup हो रहा है. So social infrastructure will take care of what? Your hospitals, your schools, your shopping centers and entertainment hubs. That kind of social infrastructure also has to be there. So when जब आप एक location को zero in कर रहे हैं, these factors needs to be taken care of. Connectivity, employment creation, social. So I've covered that. Now also one needs to look in. Where do I go? Affordable is okay. So I am getting something in 2,500 rupees per square feet. It's a standalone 4-story building. No parking. These days, aspirations are taking center stage. This entire event is, I believe, centered around dreams. Okay. So within that affordable segment also, what is my scalability? Will my kids get some area to play? Will they get some space wherein they can, either swim or go out and take care of their sports talent and all other things. So you have to have a particular amount of lifestyle also within the project and surroundings taking care. Where we are getting stuck at the moment, demand versus supply. कितना demand है और कितना उसके against में supply आ रहा है. The demand is huge. Supply is not able to cater to the demand. So why we are still seeing unsold inventories? Because what developers do? 10 flat गया 50 रुपया बढ़ाया, 10 flat गया 50 रुपया बढ़ाया. So that is where the demand supply mismatch also comes at times. So one needs to see that if I am zeroing on a particular location, वो location के हिसाब से demand supply क्यों आएगा, कैसा आएगा. Government regulations for affordable housing are relatively, I'm saying relatively lenient than the premium and luxury housing. But still, a developer before starting a project has to take around about 67 NOCs. And that's a lot. That's a lot. So, जो 5 दिन पहले हुआ है, what that will do is stand still. Everything will come to a halt. Everything will come to a halt. Okay? Because जो कुर्सी पे है, वो बिना इसके ना हिले. जिसने देना है उसका या तो खराब हो गया, right? या तो मिल नहीं रहा है अकाउंट से, whichever way. One also needs to look at it and that how your developer is dealing. Is it a 100% white thing? Is it a mix and match? What? And what is beneficial from an investor's point of view? Okay, investor. I'm taking end user also here as an investor. So nobody wants to or nobody should go ahead and deal in anything other than 100% white. It's your money, you have paid tax on it. Why you want to convert it into cash and again take a set of capital gain on your head, right? जब आप कम में खरीदेंगे, ज़्यादा में बेचेंगे, capital gain लगता है. जब वो amount cash में जाता है तो आपकी खरीदी नीचे जाती है. जब बेचेंगे तो capital gain आपके सिर पे आने वाला है. Okay? या फिर आप क्या चाहेंगे, भाई दिया था तो ले भी लें. So it's a vicious circle. Don't enter into it. Just stay away from it. Affordable housing major players. Well, Tata started it in 2006-07 with a big bang. उसके अलावा छोटे छोटे प्लेयर्स उस टाइम पे थे, बट आई थिंक द अफोर्डेबल सेगमेंट गॉट फैंसी ऑफ पीपल व्हेन टाटास लॉन्च देयर बोईसर प्रोजेक्ट, 3 लाख में घर मिलेगा एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. Since then, a lot of people have entered. So Tata's were there, Mahindra entered later, VBHC, my firm is there. So these are the guys, and these corporate players, they are spreading pan India. So वैसा नहीं है कि आप उसको सिर्फ एक रीजन सेंट्रिक करके बोल सकते हैं. हाँ, अलग अलग एरिया में और भी हैं छोटे छोटे डेवलपर्स जो अफोर्डेबल सेगमेंट में एंटर कर रहे हैं. शाहपुर जी पल्लोंजी is coming up with something in Virar. That's their affordable segment, right? So Virar exactly may not count in those terms as affordable, but when Shapurji Pallonji does not come anything less than 2 CR and they want to come up with something in 30 lakh, that's affordable for them. As I said, RERA will play a very major role going forward in making affordable housing more lucrative. Can we go to the RERA features, please? Okay, so what RERA will simply do, I'll just give you an update in 2 to 3 minutes. Right use of client's money. आपका पैसा किस लिए दिया? ये बिल्डिंग में मैंने घर लिया है, ये बिल्डिंग में लगना चाहिए. Okay, RERA will make sure that your money gets deployed in that project only. A developer has to keep 70% of the amount in an escrow account, जहां से वो सिर्फ वो प्रोजेक्ट के लिए इस्तेमाल करने के वास्ते ही निकाल सकता है. He cannot withdraw it otherwise. So that's one part. All ongoing projects, जो प्रोजेक्ट आज की तारीख में चल रहे हैं, they also will come under RERA. जहां CC मिल गया है लेकिन कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है, they all will come under RERA, which means they will cover the existing buyers also. Extremely good. Penalty. Now this is a major clause. जब हम घर खरीदते हैं, हम अपने दिमाग में समझ लेते हैं यार 6-12 महीना कहीं नहीं गया, मतलब 2 साल बोल रहा है तो 3 साल लगा देगा. Okay? When we get even 5 days delay in making a payment, most of us are levied with penalty and are shown the agreement which is completely one-sided. होता है? What RERA will simply do is you have to pay to the client in case of a delay at the same rate at which you are charging from the client. So client से आप अगर 18% ले रहे हो, आप client को 18% दो. Okay? हालांकि जो actual picture में आया है that you charge maybe around about 1 to 2% more than SBI's rate at that point in time. And you have to give back to the client at the same rate. So that's one of the major features. Transparency in terms of whatever details you need for any project, it will be available on RERA's website. कुछ नहीं करना है. You want to check, don't ask developer, don't ask anybody, go to RERA's website and you can download everything. All permissions which have been given to the project or not given to the project. Everything. Sale on carpet area. So the place where the maximum money is being made. Super built up area and carpet area, all gone. You have to sell completely. There will be only one area, that will be carpet area. Okay. Financial capacity of the developer. Developer has to submit his audited balance sheets and profit and loss accounts to RERA. It will be available on the website for everybody to see. Very important and very major point. मालूम पड़ना चाहिए ना भाई, बना पाओगे कि नहीं बना पाओगे, कैपेसिटी क्या है. What is happening in nearby areas? I stay at Kharghar, so I can vouch for Panvel. Around about 80% of the developers are first-time developers. And developers means कोई broker था, कोई landowner है, कोई JV partner नहीं मिला तो मैं खुद बना लूँगा. So that's one part. Construction status for every project, it will be available on RERA's website. I'm just running it through because you have been sitting for long and okay. Checklist for prospective buyers. When you're going, what you should be checking 100%. Know your developer. कौन है भाई? Exactly कौन है? Who's the main person? Okay. What has he done in life? What is his educational, technical, whatever background is? So one should know the developer. Previous track record, yes. Whatever you have done in the past is. Jude is a very successful sales guy with us. Please. So at times people get bothered with him कि real estate वाला बंदा आया तो साथ में जुट क्यों है? He looks like a bouncer, but he's a very kind-hearted person. Financial health of the developer. Difficult to ascertain today. आज की तारीख में देख पाना बहुत मुश्किल है. But one should try. It's your hard-earned money. Before you are giving it to somebody, we need to try out how to get the financial health of the developer. A key indicator will be what are the institutions attached with the developer. हम अधिकतर समय पे सुनते हैं this project is funded by this. So funding is 2 types. One, आपने जमीन गिरवी रख दी है बैंक के पास और बैंक ने पैसा दे दिया है. Okay. The other is somebody has said मैं आपको पैसा दे रहा हूँ, आप बनाओ जितना बनेगा मुनाफा बैठाकर बांट लेंगे. So equity stake or a debt stake in the project. That is the thing we should be looking at. जमीन तो कोई भी गिरवी रख के पैसा ले लेगा. That's not a big thing. Banks are ready to do that. If not banks, then NBFCs are ready to do that. Project analysis. So project analysis will take care of what exactly am I getting in the project. काफी लोग बोलते हैं सर ये साइड पे पोजीशन हो जाएगा. पोजीशन हो गया, आपको आपका घर मिल गया, बाजू वाले घर में काम चालू है. There is a problem, right? Amenities कब बनेंगे? सर amenities हम लास्ट फेज में बनाएंगे. कितना फेज का प्रोजेक्ट है? 12. आपने पहला फेज में खरीदा, 12वां फेज कभी चालू होगा? 10 साल लगेगा. So I'm just giving, मतलब 12वां नहीं रहेगा, चौथा रहेगा, 5वां रहेगा. So you have to wait for that particular thing. So project analysis from that perspective, what is exactly promised on brochure, what is there in the agreement, and in 80% of the cases there are different things in both the documents. So that needs to be checked very carefully. Overall returns of capital. If you are an investor, you have to look at what exactly are you getting back. Bombay is a capital appreciation market. Rentals are what? 1.5% to max. Bangalore is a rental market. Capital appreciation is hardly 8-10%. But then rentals are 4 to 8%. So you have to look at the overall return. आप exactly total मिलाकर कितना बना पा रहे हैं. Okay? Time horizon. Nothing is short term. Nothing is short term. No investment. No investment is short term. High risk, high return, please add time also. Low time, high return, high risk. Okay. We always deliver on time. Always. First project started in 2010. Okay. We move ahead. First, these all are real-time pictures of our Bombay projects. First project we started in Bangalore, Anikal, 2010. Developed 1854 apartments, developed in 6 phases. All phases delivered minimum 2 months before time. Minimum 2 months before time. Okay. We are out of that project, completely sold out. Chennai, 203 apartments, possession given 3 months before time. Palghar, we have completed 2 phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 delivered 4 months before time. Phase 2 delivered 2.5 months before time. We also completed the second project in Bangalore, that's Palm Heaven 1, delivered 3 months before time. There is another project, Serene Town, which the promise date was April 2017. We are delivering in December. Again, before time. So how do we do that? How can we make sure that we deliver on time every time in every project? As I said, the first thing was know your developer. Who's the developer? Two gentlemen started this firm. Jerry Rao, he is the ex-owner of Emphasis, and then he was, before that he was with Citibank for around about 20-22 years. And P.S. Jaikumar. P.S. Jaikumar is currently Bank of Baroda MD. Last year, Government of India started a program where they said we'll pick up professionals from private sector and put them in alien financial public sector institutions. So they picked up P.S. Jaikumar and made him Bank of Baroda MD. He's taking care of that position at the moment. So these two people have a track record of setting up businesses in large-scale organizations in a very, very, how do I call it, process-oriented manner. Okay. So these people started VBHC in 2008. Second is who funds us? Where does our money comes from? Okay. HDFC Limited has a company level stake in VBHC and then project level stake in different projects. Okay. So at company level, HDFC is an owner of VBHC to a particular extent. Carlyle Private Equity Fund, for last 17 years, Carlyle Private Equity Fund has been top 5 private equity funds worldwide. They are an investor with us at company level and project level. Caspian Advisors, that's a Hyderabad-based private equity firm. World Bank through its arm IFC, International Finance Corporation. So they invest in developing economies in sustainable infra projects. So affordable housing comes in that segment. They invest with it. Daiwa Housing, that's Japan's largest housing manufacturer. They are an investor with us. So all our investors are institutions. All these institutions are leading players in their segment. We don't go to HNIs and borrow at 36%. The day we start a project, we have clear funding availability for the last flat. And that is why we can deliver on time. Second thing is quality. Our houses are same. In a sense, we are a factory of houses. So we use a particular technology that's called form technology for construction. Form is akin to a cast in place, which is used to construct flyovers. So what happens is, if there is a flat, we'll construct an aluminium skeletal of the flat and then we'll put concrete mix in it. Benefit: the structure has a lifetime life. Structure has a duration of 70 to 100 years. 1, 2, noise resistant, fire resistant, water resistant. Bombay, that's a bigger problem. Okay. So these are the benefits. We construct very fast. In 21 days, one entire floor is ready. And that is one of the reasons we can deliver on time. That's an expensive technology if you are using it for constructing less than 5,000 apartments. When economies of scale kicks in, it becomes cheaper for the developer also. So as I said, these are the real-time pictures from our plate. So quality is the third part. Third part is extremely rare in real estate, keeping promises. How do I quantify that? How do I put it exactly in picture? So when I say keeping promises, whatever is there in brochure will be there in agreement. Whatever is in agreement will be delivered. Okay. When you are intimated that your house is ready for possession, it means entire infrastructure is ready, all the amenities are ready, all the houses are ready. So when you are entering your house, वो पूरे zone में, वो पूरे project में कहीं construction का काम नहीं चल रहा होगा, उसमें कुछ भी pending नहीं होगा. Everything is done and delivered. We do not give possession without OC. No possession for fit outs. OC आता रहेगा, आप fit out वाला possession ले लो. Nothing. When we say your house is ready, ready infra, ready amenities, ready project, and that is where keeping promises comes into picture. When Palghar phase 1 we launched, this was the phase 2 of Palghar. Palghar phase 1 we launched. When we were delivering, we observed that the water quality which is coming is not that great. Okay, we put in an RO plant for an entire project. Today, when you open the tap water, what you get is RO treated water. And after that, the management decided let's make it mandatory for all our projects. So today, whatever projects we have, the RO treatment plant is a compulsion in all of them. Palghar is 47 acres for us. Till now we have developed 17 acres. And it's always a learning. Being at Palghar, we thought we'll get a lot of end users because बाजू में 16 किलोमीटर पे Tarapur MIDC, Maharashtra's biggest MIDC, right? We got a mix of both. So we have clients which are from Dadar to Borivali, from again Ghatkopar to Thana, who use it as their second home. So now that it is turning out to be a second home destination also, in phase 4 we are putting up a clubhouse, which initially was not there in picture. That's an affordable segment thing. A clubhouse should not be there. Looking at the entire scale of thing, we'll make sure that the maintenance costs don't go high, but still we can maintain a particular clubhouse. As a firm, we try to learn on the field also. I think done. This is Jerry Rao, our chairman at the moment. I'm open in case you have any questions. Else, Janar is there.
We are very hungry.
Sorry, sir?
We are very hungry.
I realize that, sir. My apologies for the delay. And fair enough. Let's.
RERA has come into force, about?
Sorry?
RERA has come into force.
RERA will come into force. So central government has notified it. All the state governments will have to notify it compulsorily before 31st December, and it should be implemented from 1st April 2017.
So what about the project that has been standstill? Those projects which is standstill, sir.
So all the under construction projects where CC is given.
Where CC has not been given.
Where CC has not been given, those projects have to first obtain a CC. Otherwise, they'll get stuck. So whatever new project is coming at the moment, okay, you have to go to RERA and get a permission. So jahan CC nahi hai, they'll compulsorily have to go to RERA.
My query was that the project that was standstill for the last 4 or 5 years.
Okay, which means CC मिल गया था लेकिन काम नहीं आगे बढ़ा.
What the role of the RERA will be there?
Okay, so RERA will not go and fund the developer. Okay, what RERA will make sure is that as a buyer, you can take legal action against the developer without going to a lawyer and saying कि मैं अकेला बंदा हूँ और लड़ रहा हूँ. You have to go and put a complaint in RERA, and RERA will take care of the legality with the developer.
What about redevelopment projects? Will that come under RERA?
They will also come under RERA. So they will now what happens is that redevelopment is a bigger phenomena in Maharashtra than other states. So so every state will also notify their set of regulations, which will be in line, spirit of the law and letter of the law. That has to be in compliance with the RERA, which is notified by the central government. So all real estate projects will come under RERA. Not only from a residential perspective, but from the commercial perspective.
आपका कोई प्रोजेक्ट न्यू बॉम्बे में आ रहा है नहीं सर?
नहीं sir, New Bombay is too expensive for us.
पहले ही बता दिया था खारघर में तो
सर जैसा है वैसा है, क्या कर सकते हैं? Sorry?
Goa.
Goa, ma'am, in case we see a good amount of job creation, we'll definitely go to Goa. But then, as I said, that the motto of the firm is more to be on the affordable housing than into the. See, Palghar turned out to be a second home by, I don't know, by some fate of some stroke of luck or fate, as I call it. But for us, it is still very much a first home.
So in Bangalore, in Bangalore project.
Yes, Bangalore we have Palm Heaven 2, which is at Mysore Road. So just near the Nice Junction, and that is a 20-acre project, all amenities, sports themed project. So that's on. And there is Serene Town at Whitefield, but then in Serene Town we are left with around 8 apartments. So that's almost full.
प्री इंजीनियर बिल्डिंग के जो प्रोजेक्ट आते हैं जैसे अब्रॉड में जो फॉरेन जो पूरे स्टील की बिल्डिंग वगैरह बनती है जो क्विक बनती है और सस्ती बनती है, ऐसे इंडिया में कोई चांस है कि नहीं?
Sir, what has happened in last 4 to 5 years is that different kind of construction methodologies have come. So form technology is one, precast is another. Wherein आपकी दीवार पहुंचती है साइट पे, तब तक वो फैक्ट्री में बनती रहेगी।
जो फॉर्म आप बता रहे हैं इसमें ब्रिक वर्क होता ही नहीं है?
नहीं सर, इसमें कोई ब्रिक वर्क नहीं होता। That is where the durability is extremely strong. पूरा कंक्रीट मिक्स जाता है। At every site there is a lab which tests the strength कितना जा रहा है वो कंक्रीट का. Whenever our clients visit, they also go and they can check how the entire process is done. For them also it's pretty new and unique. And I joined VBHC 4 months back as a sales guy, but I know VBHC for last 6 years. I'm their third client, Pan India. So when they launched the Bangalore project, Anikal, I read it somewhere in newspaper that Deepak Parekh attended the opening ceremony. For me, that was a shock because Deepak Parekh in his entire life has never attended the opening ceremony for a real estate project. Never. So that piqued my interest. I went there, liked the entire thing, bought it. I still hold that house and that's giving me 7% rental yield. I'm too happy with that.
Thanks, KB Saab.
Sure.
I'm sorry but I have to cut short and thank you so much KB Saab, giving a valuable insight. I just want to call Sanjay ji to facilitate KB and his team.
कुलभूषण जी ने इतना क्विक और इतना इन-डेप्थ नॉलेज दिया, मैंने फिर भी आपकी पर्सनालिटी तो काफ़ी इंप्रेसिव थी, आपका स्पीच भी काफ़ी इंप्रेसिव था और इट वाज रियली वेरी इन्फॉर्म।
I request Utpal ji to facilitate Ramesh. I request Shyam Mohan Prasad ji.
Yeah, look here, please.
Dude, full smile.
Thank you.
My wife wants to share something.
Yeah, actually I heard a lot about you from Vinay and he's usually, a man of words. So you text me, whatever the things I see and what my husband wants photograph about.
Thank you everyone. I really thank to my team, Priyanka. The team can come please. Asha. Chavla ji is behind the scene and his team. I invite my team, Ashwini, Asha. So whole process started long back, 3 months back. So the thought came how to really put a concept ke ignite your dreams. So I invite my team, please come. definitely Vikas also. This is Vikas. So Vikas is very supportive in terms of technical support. Vikas basically the husband of Priyanka. Vikas, please come.
Combo offer, 1 day 1 free.
Ashwin.
विकास भी आपके साथ में है क्या?
नहीं है, वो वाइफ है उसकी.
हाँ, I know.
Other way around, बोला ना 1 day 1
Please come.
free.
Yeah.
Vikas.
She has solved my big problem.
They have a group photo.
Yes, please. Ashwini.
We are done with the game.
She was entrepreneur, and because of her only I taken this courageous step. Otherwise my friend told me तुम सटिया गए हो, तुम क्या कर रहे हो यार, अच्छे ऐसे कॉर्पोरेट में जॉब कर रहे थे, तुमने MBA किया है, तुम क्या कर रहे हो? अच्छा कहते तुम पढ़ा के पिताजी ने कहा तुमको मैंने इतने दूर से भेजा है इलाहाबाद से MBA करने, तुम यहाँ पे कॉर्पोरेट में जॉब कर रहे थे, तो तुमने क्या हो गया है? So I really support and thanks to my wife, because of her only I took the decision to start my own. So my whole team is there.
Ashwini is still missing.
It's still missing.